Oi, oi! Oh, no, that's not me, is it? That's me. Hello. I'm locked the fuck in, guys. I'm so locked in. It's unbelievable how locked in I am. Came in here about an hour and a half ago to learn some Stray. I thought I'd get the song nearly up to speed. I ended up getting it to speed. So I ran through it a couple of times at speed, and I was like, you know what? Instead of just fucking going nuts on this, I'll leave that. I'll come back tomorrow. And then hopefully it sinks in overnight. Little and often is my mantra. But you know what? I've got to get tight on some Stray songs. So I thought I'll just chuck a stream on and to say hello. If you can hear a rave happening, right? There's a rave happening in one of the other rooms, which is going to get this fucking building shut down. They already sent a noise complaint, right? And I knew it wasn't music. It's literally a rave. I don't know if you can hear it. There's a drummer you can hear, and then there's a rave. Now, I may or may not have to get some songs tight to go and record a video for a Cymbal this month, so the Cymbal can come out next month. I didn't leak it, I said maybe. Cymbal might be like something like that one, but it means I've got to get tight. Last time I played Fortune Teller, which obviously I'm going to do Fortune Teller, it wasn't that tight. So I've probably got to do that. How often am I changing my drum heads? Ask the chat. When they break or start to look shit. I need to order some more actually, because I'm currently playing a UV2 here. And it sounds quite nice, but I do prefer, sorry, I'm currently playing a G2, but I prefer a UV2. Could do with changing the snare head. I could do with tuning the snare actually. I probably haven't tuned the snare in absolutely fucking ages. I want them to send me a fucking bell brass. What are we saying? What are we saying? Feeling myself on the kit at the moment, guys. You know when you just put a shitload of work into something and it starts clicking? You know? You know? Snare could do with a little bit of dampening on it. I think the head's just going. Someone said, when is that documentary thing coming out? I think they said May. I haven't heard from them. Your feet look internalized. Now, they are shit. They're still shit. but I am trying. I reckon I'm going to get it this year. If I can crack my feet code, I'll be a really good drummer. Like some Dunning-Kruger effect. I'm currently, if you don't know what that is, it's when you don't know anything and you think you're here, then you start to realise you're probably actually about here. Then you start to practice hard enough to improve. I'm currently like here, I think. This fucking Stray song. Let me just fucking play you the breakdown. I don't know if I'll be able to play it without the proper click, but like, first off, section before the breakdown. I didn't actually have any drums there, so I don't know how that sounded. But that is before a breakdown. The verse in that song goes. I still haven't got the verse as tight as I'd like it to be. But I'll tell you what it goes like. Have you got that click as well? You don't? You know when you're learning a song and you like can't get to the end of it without your hands just going fucking mental. I'm at that stage. That's how we get better. Oh, the forearm pump is fucking crazy. But I'm not kidding you, that Nickelback beat is in the fucking song. During that Lars beat, yes! What does working the hi-hat alongside the snare? It is a fucking Lars beat, isn't it? It just keeps me in time. I think I've got ADHD. Not one of those people that's like, oh, I think I've got ADHD. But if I have to concentrate on a fucking billion things, my playing is pretty good. If I have to just go boom, ga, I think about what's for dinner. I think about mostly what's for dinner. And I fuck up the easy shit. But it's so funny, like the verse, the build up to the breakdown and the breakdown. The breakdown's quite easy, but the verse and the build up to the breakdown are like the hardest drum parts I've ever written. And then the chorus is like the easiest drum beat I've ever put on a record. It's literally that. That fill, which fill? one of them is, it's like a fill on the bar, on the first bar of the like beat. Dig the gurning expressions, guys. Can you stop talking shit about what I look like when I'm playing the drums? Last time we had someone in there like, oh, I can't believe he's got such a derp face. Have you ever tried to play at CPU 100? That's what fucking happens. Anyway, I'm stoked. Check out The Inner Game of Tennis. Help me out. I buy that book for all of my friends that need help. It's not a confidence issue, it's me thinking about whatever. Although you actually raise a good point. I could concentrate on something. I use The Inner Game of Tennis when I'm playing a show, but I could concentrate on something else when I'm playing. I mean, really, my foot going is the equivalent of me doing that, because I do actually think about my foot on an easy beat. Craig, I'm on the M5 near Tiverton. What services you go into? That's the real question. Yeah, people slag me off in my face when I'm playing the drums. I can't fucking do it. Also, I used to go to raves like that when I was a kid, right? And I did some things that made me have a fucking bit of a weird face. I think it stayed with me. Why did you go with a 14-inch deep floor tom, not a 16? Pappy BX, thank you for the resub. I missed that. First off, thank you. First sub of the day. It's hard out there on Twitch at the moment. Why did I go with the 16-inch deep floor tom? It came in that configuration. And then when I got my new kit, I actually also got a 16-14. Because I like the way this one sounds. That's it. Quite like short toms. I don't really have like, I tune my drums like finger tight. They just need to go boom. That's it. Gelil, thank you for that resub. Don't lie, it's because Holland. I mean, you'll find most floor toms are 16 by 14. I don't know why the country Holland has anything to do with it. Am I remembering correctly? Didn't you have an all steel kit? Yeah, I had an SLP black brass, which I paid for actually, my first Tama kit. Second Tama kit. I split it with Will Putney, and we just sold it to Jeff from Dying Wish. Why do some drummers call rudiments blue cheese bluster? I mean, I've never heard blue cheese. I've heard bluster. I mean, the names that come up with a hybrid rudiment are just because of the names happening. Was it different to tune? Yeah, the kick drum I had trouble with, to be honest with you, but the toms were fucking incredible. But the toms did actually need a bit of, you know, Auralex foam. that you put in on walls to like, not soundproof, but people think it's soundproofing, but to like make a room deader, a strip of that inside the drum, like there, then they sounded incredible. Did you try that EMAD 2 heavyweight? That's literally what I've got on the kick right now. I don't think it's an EMAD 2, and it's just called an EMAD heavyweight. How does Fortune Teller go? I'm not going to play the whole song, right, but I need to get it tight if I'm going to do a fucking video. I mean, I'm not going to do a video, but I might be flying to do a video. I mean, that seems pretty tight. Maybe I'm just fucking on it right now. If you don't think that's tight for me. So you don't like my drumming, because it will never be tighter than that. Horner in the YouTube chat, I am going to respond to you, but only to say something that might sound condescending. The two things that you've hit this chat with have been, what's your maximum BPM double bass, and who do you think would win out of a drum battle between Eloy, recently learned that's how you pronounce his name, and El Estepario man. I feel like you might not be in music for the right reasons. It seems very competitive for you. My max BPM on double bass is absolutely 0, because I'm shit at it. And I don't know how you judge a drum battle. It's not like boxing. I don't really know like what would win. Do you mean a fight, or do you mean? I didn't know drum battles were actually like a competition. But, I mean, I'd love to see those two trade forwards, because I think they both have very cool things to play, but I don't know how to judge it. Two of the most creative drummers in the fucking world right now. Like a collab. I mean, yeah, I would love to see it. How do I keep my tattoos looking so vibrant? Getting traditional and getting it fucking blasted into me. This tattoo here, I was thinking about this the other day. The top half of this tattoo is 19 years old. The rest of it is 10 years old. It all just, because I get traditional, if you get something that isn't traditional, kind of like just fades a bit more. The phrase is, bold will hold. Also, I just I love a traditional tattoo, and I love a Japanese tattoo, and I also love like a trad artist doing Japanese. Just sort of what's going on in me on me bonts right now. Can you play Snap, please? Oh, I haven't played that in fucking ages. If anything, I've got to play Stay Indoors and No Sun. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, I'm terrified of skin cancer for multiple reasons. One of my best friends died from skin cancer at 28. Two, I've got fucking freckles and moles, like fucking tons. So I'm like literally afraid of the sun. I'm the little Victorian goth boy. I'm gonna try and play fortune teller, I guess, and see what needs to be cleaned up. Warning, there'll be stuff that needs to be cleaned up. Probably have to have one little fill in the middle, general tie up, one little fill in the middle, a little mistake which I never usually make, so that's fine. That ending isn't on the record, but I'll probably put it on the thing if it's a video that's going on the internet. Thank you for all the kind words there. Snare tuned higher usual. Yeah, I tuned it about 10 minutes ago on this stream. I made a cool improv ending to that, but I can't remember what it was. It had the split fill in it. Aaron, thank you for that sub. That's it. 6-stroke roll, ladder fill. 1 and 2. 3 and a 4. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. That would look good on a video for a cymbal. I love the way I just leak everything. That would look fucking cool for a video on a cymbal that might come out next month. I'm so super fucking stoked. He didn't tell me not to tell anyone. But basically, I had a meeting yesterday and I think it's going to come out next month. Luckily, I'm not doing fucking anything other than learning these Stray songs this month. So I've got to fly to Germany. We are not naming it what I wanted to name it, but there is a reason why, and the name we've agreed on, which I don't want to ruin, is sick, because for a while it will just be a prototype shop. Trey Garris in the fucking house. The fuck is going on, my friend? That's a drummer who is just getting better and better and better and better. Yeah, so I've got fucking cool news about that. I don't know how many songs they want me to do though. I'll definitely play Fortune Teller. I'm trying to think what else has a bell on it. I don't know if I can get tight enough on Needful Things in time. That fucking... Let me just play the intro and we can do like a medley. Maybe I'll just do a medley and I'll cut all the hard bits out. I wanted to call it the Mega Suite. Because it's like a big bell on a sweet ride, kind of. But there's a lot of loopholes. The Mega range means the 9.5-inch bell. So we can't call it that. And also it's not really actually a sweet ride at all. It's a brand new thing. It's this whole new thing, so it's going to be its whole new thing, which is actually more exciting. Do you use the new Z Customs also on live shows? I have not played a live show yet, but I think I will put the 20 as my main left crash. And I will play the 21 sweet ride because I'm really noticing, even when I'm doing this shit, I miss an extra inch. That's what he said. I'm missing, I can feel myself just reaching. I mean, I could. Oh, just got an inch back, guys. If only we could. If only we could. What's the difference between the A Customs and Z Customs other than their weight? Lathing. Lathing, weight, bell, literally everything. It's like literally the same difference between a K and A. They're made of the same shit. But the way they make it, the weight distribution, the lathing decides the tonality. I would say you've got K, which is the darkest, then you've got A Custom, which is bright, and then you've got the Z Custom, which is mega bright. Tip there from the gentleman Rondell Savage. Oh, fuck. I'm like an NPC, but I do a stripper thing. So is the bell on the new ride polished? Yes. Polished bell. Unpolished rest. What's the shirt? 9 Inch Nails. Thank you for that tip. So what we're doing is the Zildjian concept shop will ship to America. I will ship to at least the UK, but I'm trying to figure out, like, I'm going to buy 50. And I'm trying to figure out the fucking tax and stuff and the import duty and all that shit. Because if I give it to the downbeat people, they're going to take 20% because they take 20% of everything I do for fulfilling. So I don't really want to do that. So the other option is I send them to Europe, and then I don't know how that works. I mean, I do. That's why I don't fucking do it. It's an absolute pain in the arse with the import stuff. You're going to get smashed for import fees. But I think if it does well, then it will just be a general release item. So you might want to wait. I don't want you to wait though. I want them to sell out immediately. It only goes into a production run if it's very successful. If they all sell out, basically. They will. They fucking want to. That crash, this has moved by the way. I hit it a bunch of times. That crash is at 18 Z custom. I'm probably out of phase now. You didn't have the mic, I was talking to you, I'm sorry. That's such a pleasing cadence. Max, I missed a sub. If anyone's having a go at my vaping, I'm sorry. I'm going to quit. I'm going to fucking quit. It just gives me a little bit of dopamine. It gives me a little bit of dopamine. I'm sorry. I don't really drink anymore though. Arguably more poisonous. What else has a good ride in it? I guess Needful Things, guys, but fuck me. It's going to take me a minute to clean those feet up. Anyone saying my feet were good? Get ready. Fucking give it a hot go. Just give it a fucking go.
Here's another victim of the modern age. He did it again. Caused trouble. Hurt someone's feelings. Yet he didn't want to do it. Yes, troublesome people are often people in trouble.
If you were listening to the CD, that's what it would do there. That was better than the other day. Does it throw you off that leading foot switches between the intro and the hi-hat? Yeah. I thought about putting an X-hat for the sole purpose of doing that with the left foot. Especially when I was really struggling with my right foot. Jeremy, you getting tattooed today? What are you getting? If there was a Cymbal coming next month, it's going to be a while for it to come to the EU without getting fucked by the import. Yeah, sadly. You know what though? You know what I might offer on the Patreon? Is if anyone from the EU, I mean, I don't know how many people would actually do this. I was going to say, if anyone from the EU just wants to come to Glasgow, I'll just give you a fucking drum lesson. It's like, what, a 2-hour flight? You ain't staying with me. But I think I can give someone a free drum lesson for buying a fucking cymbal that costs €500 or whatever it's going to cost. My neighbours can hear you play. I think they can hear the rave that's happening. I hope they can't hear me, because that means my time is coming to an end with this fucking practice studio. There's already been noise complaints. There is a rave happening right now, and I can hear it. And they do it at like midnight as well, and that's going to be the reason these rooms get shut down. And I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do if that happens. A lot of love for the head tack, guys. Thanks. I thought it was going to be more aggressive. That's someone else playing the drums that you can hear there. I thought it was going to make me look way more scary. But it hasn't really done anything, has it? My right ear is completely closed. And the doctor's closed for the next week. Do you have vertigo from it? I'm not a doctor. I'm pretty sure there's a manoeuvre you can do, don't die and blame it on me, which is like hanging your head over the side of a bed and then you do like a series of turns. And it like, if you've got vertigo, it does that, vertigo. What do you think about protein intake as a drummer? Important. That's a fucking great question. I have recently noticed, because, so at the moment I am absolutely smashing the drums and the gym almost every day. I just set myself a goal of like, right, I'm just gonna just probably like get a bit fat and eat. So I normally eat 3,000 calories a day. I've bumped it up to 4,000. And I've got so much energy. I don't think protein is as important as total calories and carbohydrates. Because there's been a couple of days, like this weekend when Will came up and tattooed my head, we like ate a bunch of junk food, but because we ate a bunch of junk food and I've got some sort of fucking eating disorder, I didn't eat all day other than that, so I was actually probably under my calories. And I noticed for like 2 days afterwards, I was really shit at the gym and at drums, and I was really tired. I mean, you should be having. I mean, I would have maybe half. If you're not going to the gym, maybe like half a gram of protein per pound of body weight. I think that's the absolute minimum for like actually performing well and like muscle energy. But I have currently over a gram. I have like 1.2, so I'm 183 pounds, and I'm having like 200 grams of protein a day. My weight goal, currently I don't have one. I don't have a physique goal, I don't have anything. I'm like committed to this Stray album. So I'm just like, you know what, I'm going to overeat. And I've put on like a little bit. But like, I'm pretty sure it's mostly muscle. So I think when I'm like, I don't know, I might just keep it up until someone goes, oh, you're a bit fat. Then I'll probably roll it back. But I've been doing, I think if you're eating 150 grams of protein a day and you're not going to the gym, like that's fine. Tren, yeah, you know, I did consider it, but the mental side effects are just fucking absolutely mental. The thing about Tren, they always say, is like, make sure you've got all your ducks in a row mentally, because it will fuck you up. And I don't have my mental ducks in a row, so I can't be doing that. Definitely can't be doing that. In what band do you play? I play in a band called Stray from the Path. Anabar's fucking terrible for your lipids. I'm on a health kick. Did debate that though. Did debate it. Keep seeing people saying they'd suddenly turn gay on Tren. I know 2 people that went gay on Tren, and I know from looking at his fucking shoulders that the guy from As I Lay Dying was on Tren. 1,000,000,000%. 3,000 calories to 4,000 calories was a huge bump. Why the increase? I increased to 3,500 and I was still really tired. Like, I'm going to the gym 6 days a week and I'm playing 2 hours of drums and I'm doing cardio. And I naturally just burn fucking calories. How old am I? I'm 37. I started playing the drums when I was 11. I didn't really take it seriously till I was 16. So realistically, I reckon those 5 years I did fuck all. So you can really say I started at 16. So fucking, even that's 21 years. Fuck me. That is old. I should be way better. Can one be straight edge and also be on gear? I know so many fucking people. I know so many people. Yeah. There's Cali straight edge. That's people that are on. That smoke weed but they don't drink or do anything else. And I like to think there's Arnold straight edge. If I'm doing, I reckon probably 3,750 is like probably my maintenance if I'm doing this much shit. But I fully intend on doing this until July 11th. So I'm just gonna go absolutely fucking balls to the wall. And if I get a little bit chunky, someone said, do you diet? I don't, but when I go on tour, I just lose weight because my metabolism is fucking mental. Everything you're doing in a live downbeat podcast. It's if we have a diet mod. I forgot about that. Simon, get a fucking How old are you? Get a fucking doctor. Ask a doctor. You're fucking 30-something and you get the fucking doctor on the go. Who said something that I wanted to reply to there? Made a black metal band a year ago and we're doing mid. Any tips? Are you mid? That might be the issue. Feel like learning the new songs has been progressing like you want. Yeah, I had a goal which was to know every single bar of music at just how it goes, not at speed, by May the 1st. Now my next goal is to be able to play every song at the speed of the song by June the 1st. Then in June, I will just smash the fucking album completely. And then I'm going to New York like 3 days early, which I always do, just because I hate tracking when I've got jet lag. That will be my little vacation, and then I'll be fresh for the tracking because I find a little break always helps me. Someone said, do you ever think of doing a live show? I did too. I would do a tour. I'm just so fucking busy. Did you get a restock of the downbeat barbed wire performance stage shorts? I mean, are they out of stock? I don't know. I have put in an order in for different ones. I want to start streaming the drums and I have the technical side set up, but I'm now left wondering what I should be doing on stream. I mean, look at this. I've played 2 songs. We've been here an hour. Admittedly, I've got no subs. What you should probably do if you want to make money is play the songs that everyone wants you to play. But I fucking hate that. Gentleman Randy Savage. Again with a resub. Thank you. It's almost like I fucking subtly asked for it there, wasn't it? Who's my top 1 favourite drummer ever? That's tough. As a drummer, or as their legacy, or as a human being? Because they're all different answers. Did I come up with all the merch designs? Yes, I did. Give me the answer. Give me specific for the drummer while I noodle. If you see me playing weird shit that it seems like I'm playing a song, it's new Stray stuff. Okay. Single favourite drummer. I can't. The older I get, it's more like there's like the people that made me start playing the drums. There's the people that the first time I heard them, I realised you could be like that. And then there's people who I just respect. I feel like my favourite drummer as a drummer, and at the same time blew my mind when I first saw him, and his books and DVDs literally changed the way I play the drums, is Benny Greb. And I've met him and he was lovely. So he kind of ticks all the fucking boxes. But then if you think of like legacy drummers, I was obsessed with Lars Ulrich. He's the reason that I play metal. And Danny Carey, the first time I heard Lateralis, I was like, wait a fucking minute. Like, unreal. Then you've got like new people that I actually consider some of the best drummers on earth, like Eloy, Matt Gasker. If I want to get fucking stoked on drums, I'll watch Matt Gasker. Like, I was thinking of this the other day. When I was a kid, when I was a young warthog, there wasn't any jazz in metal. There was the band Cynic, which is like, I mean, I was too young for Cynic, but I probably got into Cynic at like 1999. Their first record was 94, and it was like death metal with actual jazz bits. There was that. And then there wasn't really, and there was the first Slipknot album before the self-titled, which had like slap bass and jazz in it, if you don't know that. What the fuck was the name? Make, Feed, Kill, Repeat. And then back then you could like, and now there's like Animals as Leaders, Polyphia, all that shit is fucking essentially like what I wanted back then. So those people have just like reinvented music, which is fucking cool. And as a result of them like pushing the boundaries, I'm kind of into getting older, right? Because not only do I get like more tolerant and wiser and whatever, but like you see shit change and you actually see who changed it. Daniel Scrobar, thank you for that sub there. Hope you come back to Spain soon. Me too. Like, Matt Gasker joining Animals as Leaders, and I mean actually Animals as Leaders in general, but like Matt Gasker joining Animals as Leaders changed music. And now everyone, like the bar is so fucking high that everyone is sick. Like there's kids that are fucking amazing. There's kids now, like, I'm trying to think of one who's like a kid, but like, you know, like an adult, but still a kid. Zev Rose from Spirit Box. I think he's 22. The Anastasia, the Russian girl, can't remember, I can never remember her name. I think she's 21. Like, obviously there's like children people, like actual kids, but young adults, like those two, that when I was a kid, fucking Grayson, that when I was a kid, they would be like literally one of the best drummers in the world. And now that's just normal. Do you know Gergo? I don't know how to pronounce his name. Yeah, I love him. I literally listened to him on the way here with that Day Bass Girl, that song In and Out. Woo! That's what I listened to on the way here to get myself stoked for the drumming. Children people, yeah, do you know what I mean though? Like they're young, like 21 to me is a child person. Like you're a person, but you're like a kid. I think that's really fucking cool, and the bar is just going to get more and more and more and more and more. It's fucking amazing. What do you think of Vulvadinia? I don't think I've ever listened to them. I've seen the logo, I've seen the merch, it's funny. I don't think I've listened to them. I imagine I know what they sound like. Mario Duplantier started Gojira when he's 15. Yeah, like the Link or whatever, he's definitely young as fuck there. But the reason I'm saying those two is it's because to me the bar of incredible progressive drummer, in my opinion, like a prog drummer, the bar is Matt Gasker. Like, I believe he's the greatest progressive metal drummer going. And then you have these kids, like I've seen when we toured with Spirit Box, Zev would sound check with Animals as leaders. And Anna plays Animals as leaders. Speaking of death metal, Lord Marco just followed. I used to watch your videos. Did you do that OG video for Vital Remains? And was it you? And it had the acrylic kit, and it was de-Christianized. It was you. That video was unreal. That's like 2006. What a record. Jeremy Gift in there. Thank you, mate. Oh, it wasn't. It was that. It was your band, Vornegar. I remember. Fuck, I want to listen to that song. That was the fucking video. And then you joined Vital Remains. Am I making that up? I'm pretty sure you joined Vital Remains after that. Right. That video was like old school YouTube. MySpace shit. But yeah, we're talking about children prodigies. You were a child prodigy as well. And I've been trying to play the drums for that long and I still can't play fast. I haven't been trying to play fast. God, I want to hear. Is that on Spotify, the Vornegar Hyperion song? You're new to Twitch. I'll show you the stream. I'm bad at the drums though, remember that. We've got 4 cameras. One of them's probably gone off by now. Motherfucker. This is what you're in for, Marco. Just shit going wrong. Like, why does this happen? Why would you do this to me? Dodgy cable? Even if I twiddle the cable, it doesn't do anything. What if I plug that into here? What if that powered it? No. There's no way around it, guys. Oh, now it works. So dumb. Excuse me, work. I literally, yes, thank you. Anyway, this is all the stuff. I can't do that. I can't do it. You guys don't say twiddle. I guess I've got to play some more fucking songs, guys, but I really need... Let me try that new Stray verse again. Let's see how we get on with it. With the Nickelback beat before it. Brain work. It's all about, stop changing cameras. It's all about, no, I'm just, you know when you relearn, you're learning a new song and it's above your station slightly. The song gets progressively more mental and my muscle memory isn't there yet. Like, it's probably there to track it in the studio. Because I could probably play the first half of the song, take a little break, and then play the second half of the song. But from that breakdown, good. Currently right then, I'll go through my process. Right then, I'm not playing anything. I've just got the click on. When I'm learning them, I am putting vary speed on Logic, and I'm playing along to the program drums at like 60% speed. And when I come up against a fill or a beat or something that's really hard, I'll stop the click, and I've got like this screen when I'm not streaming, the Mac just goes to there, and I've got the program drums in front of me. And the way I've got it laid out, it kind of looks like sight reading. And I'll sit and I'll learn the part. Then I'll put the click on real slow. Then I'll get it to whatever 60% is. And then I'll play, like, learn the part and then continue with the song. So let's say like I learn the intro, get stuck in the verse, I'll work on that, get the verse on its own, and then I'll play intro, verse. Chorus, I get stuck on the chorus, I'll do the same thing, and then I'll go verse, intro, verse, chorus. This is all with the program drums, because it's really easy when I'm listening to them, because this time I'm trying to play exactly what I programmed. Sometimes there'll be like a splash or something that I'm just missing, and it just happens, and I'm like, oh shit. And then I'll wait till I can get to the whole song, end of the song, and then I'll stop for that day. That's how I learnt this record. And then the next day I'll come back and it's like sunk in. It feels like an uphill battle, and I'll come back the next day and it just fucking magically just sunk into my brain. Then I'll stick it on at 60% speed, normally with only like 1 or 2 stops. Then I've got that. Then I changed song. Worked on another song, repeated until I got all 10. And then I got all 10 to 80% speed, one by one. And then now I'm getting from 80% to 100%. And the first day was today, the first track, and it went really fucking well. So I'm like, I've got 2 months. I'm pretty confident. Yeah. It's the first time I've ever really tried to learn like exactly what I programmed, instead of just going, that'll do. And there's fills that I programmed that normally I would just stick in one of my staples and like, but I just really wanted to progress as a drummer this time. I've got enough time, so I just made everything new. New fills, new rudiments in fills that I don't normally do. And I hope it means I'll level up. That's how I've done it. Taking a page from Carl is in sight reading MIDI. Yeah, I never did it before, but I like sight reading. So my options were, I was originally going to get someone to transcribe all the drums for me, because I can't be arsed, and then I'll just learn it like that. But I don't think anyone was that keen with me sending over some demos, even if it was drums on their own. Sorry, I think I just sneezed into the fucking lapel. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And now I can't remember what I was saying. Who knows what happened. Might play fortune teller again, guys. I know you're fucking bored of it, but like, I have to practice it for this video. I played it pretty tight, so I hope this doesn't ruin my day. That's how the song should end. But no, you got to sing. You got to sing on it. Fuck singing. All my homies hate singing. I think I've lost the YouTube chat, by the way. Or like no one's talking on there. I don't get DMCA. Unified don't have DMCA shit. What happens is it gets muted on the VOD, and then I can send a request to get it unmuted. YouTube now, I can't monetize my own songs because I think someone sold our publishing to someone else. So like, that's fucked. I don't know if that's what happened. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. So I can't, I mean, next record will be all right. There used to be a thing where you could get whitelisted, and I used to be able to do that, but for some reason I can't, and it keeps coming up with like a different rights holder. So like when you sign to a label, they own your music, and they can do whatever the fuck they want with it, and I'm pretty sure it's been sold to someone. I don't know if that's true, but it's weird. Any tips for drum beginners? Benny Greb, The Language of Drumming, the DVD. Get a teacher to teach you how to hold a drumstick, how to play a couple of beats, how to hit the bass drum pedal, and then get that DVD. It's literally fucking the sickest. And it goes from like beginners to, you can take it so far. There you go. Get that book. I'm not endorsed by Benny Greb or anything. Doesn't even follow me back on Instagram. I missed the sub there. Maxwell, was it? Where was it? I missed it. Walker's son. Walker's, I can't fucking, Walker's 00, thank you. Any advice for counting time? Yeah. So, don't think of the rhythm of it. So like 7. Think of like da 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 da. Don't think of actually going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In my head I'm just going but for counting, just fucking work on basic beats. The hardest one for me was always 5, because it just sounded odd until I thought about putting the snare on 3. 5 sounds really, really shit if the snare's on 2 and 4. Awful. But if you put it on 3, snare on 3 and 5. Best use of 5/4 has got to be Just So You Know, American Head Charge. That's 13. Just So You Know by American Head Charge is in 13. Yep. I went through a stage of just being obsessed with weird music. That record, The War of Art, American Head Charge, that may be my favourite new metal record ever. When you play New Astray live, do you have to program the click to a live feel? The album, they are programmed to a live feel as well. So like, prime example, Fortune Teller's not too bad. Most of the songs 140 and then it goes down to 135 at the breakdown. But like, I'm trying to think what's the weirdest one. Needful Things is, okay, intro's 140. All this stuff is 140. Then here, it drops 2 BPM into the verse. 2 BPM drop. Then, drops down another 2 BPM in the chorus to 136. Which is why I always rush that. Because my brain doesn't go. Because in my head, it just goes. And then, back up to 138. Back down to 136. Halfway through this fill, this is nuts. Ready? First half of this bar is 135. Then it goes up to 136 for half of this bar. 135, 136, 135. One 135, 136, 135. So I have to play along to that. But it's just because that Will does that. It makes it fucking flow. It works. There's another one in that song somewhere. 136, 136, 135 at the end. 135 at the end. No wonder I can always play the end better. The end of that song is 135. Oh no, it just does. It does a normal 135 there. So yeah, we still have those. The new songs have them like crazy as well. Guys, it's quite late and I'm quite hungry. Llama titties. Thanks for the sub. Simon brought you there. Simon, what have you been up to? Zoophilia. I might go and eat. Did you think about seriously moving out of the UK? If I was rich, I'd live in Brooklyn. But I'm not rich. If I was rich, I would live in Brooklyn. Marco, I'm glad you stopped by as well. I'm fucking listening to... Is it Vornagar? Is that how I say it? I'm listening to that on the way home. That fucking video, bro. Back in the day. Appreciate the kind words as well. Time to sell more ads. Got an ad coming in the Day Seeker episode. That's a fucking ad. My first real... I mean, TubeBuddy was an ad as well, wasn't it? But I did use them. I mean, I am using this thing as well on Dayseeker. Manscaped never sent me the shit. And then they didn't follow up, so fuck them. I'm still selling ads, but stuff that works. I'm starving, guys. I've got to go. I love you tremendously. Jordan, oh, let's just follow. Thank you anyway, but I'm not going to say your fucking name. It's a big fucking name. Have a wonderful day or evening. Jeremy, enjoy your tattoo. I hope it's not too painful. They're always fucking painful. I might make a video tomorrow for YouTube on... I definitely lost the YouTube chat, I think. Sorry if anyone's watching on YouTube. Fucking multi-stream is dog shit. I might make a YouTube video because people have pissed me off again by being wrong. And that Eloy, there's no way I'm calling him Eloy, video did better than any video I've ever put on the internet. But yeah, people are wrong about something and I need to just tell them that they're wrong, basically. And what I like about doing it on YouTube is I don't have notifications on YouTube. Could just turn my Twitter notifications off, but I quite like it. And also you can monetize it on YouTube. And also you can get more across than you can in a tweet.